football with starting quarterback Kyle McCord. Kyle, good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm all right.
Good. Back in the saddle again after the trip down, obviously, to Pittsburgh. And I'm sure at this point you guys have broken down the tape and watched it a million times. What was Pittsburgh doing defensively that just made it such a challenge for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they had some good calls. I think that they got us to third and medium, third and long, a good amount. We just weren't that great on first and second down. And then obviously, kind of playing catch up the entire game was not ideal. They made some good plays, had some good calls against what we were trying to run. And then, some of the bounces went their way, but, that's football. So, it's definitely been a long week, and so I'm excited to get back to it on Saturday.
Now, with the Thursday night game, it's almost like a mini bye week in a way.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad? Would you rather just get right back or no?
I wish there was a game Friday right after.
You just want to get right back in and do it again.
Yeah, so it's definitely been a long week. Just sitting and watching the film and going back and just thinking, what could I have done differently? It's definitely been weighing on me a little bit, but now getting on to Virginia Tech, it's been, kind of a breath of fresh air.
What was the message after the game? Obviously, I know you've taken on such a great leadership role with the guys and with the team. What was the message directly after the game? Then we'll get on to Virginia Tech here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, not the way anybody anticipated the game going, but I think that it's only one loss, and as bad as it is, you lose by 1 point or you lose by 50, it all counts the same. So we can't let that game trickle into the next, and I think that we just have to kind of right the ship a little bit. And I think historically within the past few years, this is where things have started to go downhill for Syracuse, and we can't let that be the case here. I think that we have a really good team. I still believe that. And I still believe in all the guys. I believe in myself. And so there's a lot of football left. And it's a big month coming up in November. We got 5 games this month. And so just making the most out of it and, finishing off strong. I feel like, all the pieces are still there and, just need to correct our mistakes and just keep going.
Do you have friends, non-football, for instance, guys that when you were a kid that you just stay in touch with? They're still maybe best friends from like grade school and elementary school that have nothing to do with football, but they're close enough where they can bust on you and it makes you laugh. Like, no matter what's going on in your life, you'll get a text from one of these guys who really, if I were to meet him, I might say, boy, your friend's a real D-bag, but he's your friend.
It is good to have those people in your life. Obviously, you invest everything you can into football, and, it's what I love to do and it's my life. But at the same time, it's good to have people that kind of lighten up the mood and put things into perspective.
Before we talk the Virginia Tech game, a little NFL from the past weekend, because obviously with the Thursday game, you had Saturday and Sunday to watch some college and a little NFL. Did you watch a little bit of both on the weekend?
I tried to a little bit. At the same time, I was doing a lot of just preparing and getting ready for Virginia Tech as much as I could.
Did you catch the end of the Washington Commanders game with the Chicago Bears?
Yeah, it was wild. I think with all Hail Marys, I would blitz. Don't let the quarterback get the ball off.
And he did. And so in your playing career in high school and in college, have you had the Hail Mary passes? Have you had any connect?
I've never thrown one.
Really?
Never thrown one before. So I'm 0 for 0. Yeah.
If called on, like right now, if you're all warmed up and loosened up on a football field, how far could you heave it if you had to?
Probably 65, right around there, 65, 66, 67, probably right in that range.
Do they still have, when I was a kid, punt, pass, and kick was a thing?
Yeah, no.
Do they still do that?
I don't know. They might. I never did it growing up. They might, though.
I did, because when I did it as a kid, the punt wasn't too bad. I had a pretty good arm, actually, so the pass wasn't bad, but my kick went completely sideways, like 30 yards. They didn't even measure it.
Yeah. You don't win, I assume?
No. It's like, okay, next. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. No, I think there's a clip of, I think it's Andy Reid, like way back in the day, and he's like way bigger than all the kids he's competing against, and I think he wins the punt, pass, and kick. It's funny. Yeah, go back and pull that up.
On to Virginia Tech, obviously the noon kickoff on Saturday, and now that you've scouted Virginia Tech and the Hokies and the coaching staff is breaking down the tape. What are you looking at now when you see Virginia Tech?
Yeah, I think they're 5-3 and their 3 losses. It's all been one possession. I think they lost by 7, 3, and 4 points. So they're a good team. They're a really good team, and so are we. So it's going to be a good game. And I think for us, it's about how can we bounce back from it? And for them, they're on a 3-game winning streak, so they're hot. So kind of two opposite ends of it. 2 talented teams, so it's going to be a physical game. And I think one that we're excited for, obviously, to get back and play.
Yeah, back in the Dome. It's been a while since you guys had a home game, so it'll be good to get back inside the confines of the Dome.
Yep.
Halloween week, top Halloween movie for you? Are you a slasher kind of guy or more subtle?
No, I'd probably say, I don't know, probably something generic like Charlie Brown. That's always that's always a classic.
It doesn't have to be slasher, and
I mean, those movies are all right. They're kind of cliche, I think, at this point. It's too predictable.
Yeah. Well,
I'll go with the classic answer.
That's true, though. But and then this week, Reese's peanut butter cups were surpassed as the number 1 Halloween candy. It is now M&M's. Agree or disagree?
I'm not a big chocolate guy.
What?
Yeah, no. So I have to disagree on that one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think the best chocolate though is Almond Joy.
Best non-chocolate candy then?
Airheads.
That's not a bad call right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle, as always, great to chat. Thank you for coming in and to go Orange, and we'll catch up again next week.
Yep. Thank you.